produce for you in every single platform that you would ever need.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Like when you look, I mean, you've got people that have either big capital behind them to be able to start out in business and they can, you know, go full on with their marketing, what have you. And then you've got a whole range of people that are bootstrapping the startup of their business, and yet they still want to be professional and come across and give the, you know, the quality, valuable content information. They might be still working and, you know, starting up their business or, you know, not working and starting to build their business. But this really allows them to have such a professional front at a really affordable price and outsource, you know, very quickly in a way that a lot of people couldn't afford to.
Exactly, and also it's not just about the actual quality, but it's about allowing them to not be caught up in those tasks. So if you're doing this on your own, you might spend 4 to 8 hours doing this single content production task. As now, all that you have to do is film a short vlog, could be 3 to 4 minutes long, and then you upload it, which takes around 2 minutes, and you have content for your whole week. You have your quote cards, your articles, your email campaigns, and your podcast as well. Done.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I can't wait to start using it.
I know, we've been stalking it, as you know. Hey, so obviously you have created this business because you've seen a need in the market. And it makes me wonder, okay, so obviously you're implementing similar things within your own business and you've seen that you can easily help other people to do what you're doing. So what does your week look like? Like if we're looking behind the scenes in your business, what can people expect to see you doing? / outsourcing.
Besides,
here, by the way.
No, like what does an ideal week look like for you nowadays?
An ideal week for me looks like having a blank calendar usually, because I like a lot of time to be creative and to think and to problem solve, as opposed to be doing the actual task from every single day. However, I have that privilege because I have a team of 10 behind me. So ideally, I'm just handing tasks off to them and then I'm helping them out as much as possible. Next week, I'm designing a new company for the whole week for my friend. And that is just me designing everything for them. So that kind of creative freedom is what I enjoy. Or take, for example, OnePiece.social. We are going through a huge update right now. And the last 3-4 nights have just been about being creative in that problem. So for me, the most ideal week is to not have anything planned and just work within my flow, like be creative, read, problem solve, see what's actually trending as opposed to trying to respond to emails or to meetings or then to text. I'm being proactive rather than trying to react to the week. And I think the more that people can be proactive in terms of if they actually create their weeks as opposed to seeing what emails come in or seeing, and they can be proactive in that, I think they'll have a lot more happiness and a lot more drive to push forward every single day. Because usually if we don't want to get out of bed, it's because we have to do things we do not enjoy. And when we look at it, that could be maybe you don't want to speak to a certain client, maybe you don't want to work on this project, but you have to. So the more creative freedom which you can create and the more calendar space which you have to yourself and to your own, and then to your own projects, the sort of quicker your brand will grow, the more freedom you have, the more happiness you will have as well. If you look at the top performing CEOs in the biggest companies, yes, they're very, very busy. However, it's on their terms. Like they know where their flow is and they only play in that actual in the actual space as well. I've got a friend who owns quite a large company and he spends all his time creating content. That's it. Like he doesn't do any email campaigns or any advertising. He just creates content because that's what he enjoys and that's what grows the company as well. So you can't even hire him as a coach or, you know, as a service provider. He's completely heads down in his content because that's what he enjoys. That's what provides him creative freedom, and he's calculated that that's what helps him to grow the company as well. So you need